You can't just turn a legal document into whatever you want it to say and think it's okay.
Well, legally I can, because once it's both signed and both notarized, then the document is legal. It doesn't matter who types it up.
It does when I've already paid an attorney to do it.
Okay, then have your attorney type it like that. Now, you specifically want to talk about what I took out. So let's talk about what I took out, my retirement. I was in the Marine Corps for 25 years. My retirement goes to my children.
The only reason I asked for half of John's retirement is because he's hurt me so much and caused so much damage to myself and my family that I wanted to do something that would really upset him and hurt him. I realize you have no emotion, and this entire marriage was nothing to you.
Oh, it was?
No, it wasn't. You've made that very clear, but it's not fair for you to come into my life and just it up and ruin it and then ride off into the sunset.
You have everything in the house. Every piece of furniture, every single thing you have. I've paid the mortgage here for the last 6 years, and when you sell this house, you and Roy get the profits, not me. I think that's pretty damn fair.
Yup.
I gave you everything. The only thing I took was the stuff in boxes and duffel bag.
You gave me everything. What everything would be not the trauma that you gave me.
Okay.
Not the heartbreak that you gave me.
Okay.
Not the empty promises and the lies that you gave me. That would be everything. You can you take what... At this point, I will sign any piece of paper you want just so I don't have to ever do this again. How's that? Is that what you want?
I'd rather us come to an agreement on...
We're never going to.
Okay.
Because you're being a jerk and you want things to be your way, and that's how it's going to be forever. So we will never agree. It's pointless.
Okay, I guess not.
Okay, well, then great.
Now, please, ladies, before you get all offended, hear me out before I speak. I understand where he's coming from, and I understand where she's coming from. I have healed my toxic traits to the point where I do not yell or scream anymore, and I don't like chaotic behavior. So the way he's acting, a lot of you are going to go, he's a narcissist, he's this, he's that. No, some people don't like to argue back. You know why? Because when you argue with somebody like that, it's going to get worse. You know that, right? She's already chaotic. Another thing, you women have big issues to the point where you think it's okay to take somebody's retirement, take somebody for everything they got because something didn't work out. I get it. He probably cheated on her. I get it. He probably hurt her. He probably did certain things to her. I understand that hurts. I understand that's painful. But taking somebody for what they have is not going to fix your trauma. You just want to have their money and blow it. And we know it. And I'm also going to be honest with you. A lot of you women get mad at men, especially in today's society, and wonder why men don't marry you. Women will be with a guy for 7 to 10 years and be like, babe, why aren't you marrying me? Why aren't you this? Because of this. If you're the type of girl that you have issues with your partner and you have a revengeful mindset, he's never going to marry you. I would never marry somebody like that either. It's the same thing with men. If I made a mistake in the relationship and you go and say, oh, I'm going to get back at you by hurting you triple, how immature is that? I'm not saying what he did is right. He's wrong. I don't like when men say, I want to lead, I want to be the king of the house. He's cheating, he's abusing, he's disrespecting you, he's not loving you, he's not meeting your needs. I'm not on his side by any means, but I understand both of them on both ends. If he's giving you what he has and he just wants to take his retirement, just like he said, he was in the Marine Corps for what, 20 some years or whatever the heck he said? She wasn't. She didn't put her life down on the line for that. He did. So why are you going to take my hard-earned money? A lot of you guys don't even work and don't even know what it's like to do all that stuff, to have all those things, and yet you want to take somebody's assets. And he even said that you're going to have the house, the kids, everything. You took everything already. Yes, he made a mistake. Yes, he's wrong. But stripping somebody from everything they got, how does that make it any better? At the end of the day, you can heal from your trauma or blame somebody for your trauma. I'm sorry, I'm the type of person where I'm a problem solver. If somebody does something to me, cheats on me, breaks my heart, I don't do that. You did this to me, you did that to me. Cool, you did it, I'm out. And I've been cheated on before. I've been engaged before. I've had certain things happen to me before. So when women say certain things, like if I've never experienced it, I just don't handle things the same way you guys do. Because creating more problems, going crazy, trying to be revengeful, in the end, it only causes more stuff for yourself. It only makes you go more crazy. It makes you not heal. It makes your healing process even longer. I personally feel like the whole revenge mindset for any man and woman, it's too much. I couldn't do it, y'all. I really couldn't do it. Me personally, to ease my partner's mind, if he wants to do a whole prenup thing, I'm cool with that. But me personally, I'm a YouTuber. I already make my own money. There's nothing I'm going to be taking from you that I already don't have myself. I have my own platform, my own stuff, my own name for myself. So I'm going to be coming in with a prenup on my end. Make sense? So for me, like I said, I understand why a lot of people don't want to get married in today's society. And I want to add something that's a little bit off topic. This is what scares me about marriage. And even for a female, I'm scared about this. I don't like how we can go from being best friends to promising each other love, to promising each other to be devoted, and then this happens. Look how old they are. I don't want to be that old, then have to be single at 40, 50 years old. I watch women on social media all the time crying because they can't find a partner. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I feel sorry for them deeply. It hurts me because nobody deserves to be like that old. You should be in love. You should be happy. And I'm also going to say something to the men. Y'all are with these women and then sell them a fucking story. Like she said before, a lot of women go through that. And I know a lot of good women, so I don't want to hear it. You guys can't sit there and say you love this woman when you're cheating on her. You want the same respect, but you can't give her that. I don't understand that. Like, men will scream and shout from the rooftops, don't cheat, don't this, don't that. Like, little bodies, this and that. But then you guys are the first ones to cheat. Well, I'm a man. Cool. And that's the reason why women are initiating divorces all the damn time. I can see why divorces are initiated. Do you think I'm supposed to stay with somebody who can't stick their fun dip only in me? What's so hard about that? I'm not a forceful person. I'm not going to force this man to marry me. I'm going to let my man do it whenever he wants to and at his expense. Make sense? So if he does that, be willing to understand what kind of girl I am. I'm not a girl to be played with. I don't do that. I'm not going to be revengeful. I'm not going to keep kids from you. I'm not going to do any of that type of stuff. But understand I'm a serious type of girl. And if you're not up for this, just leave me alone. I tell everybody this all the time if they deal with me. I'm the type of person where I date to marry, and I'm a hard lover, and I'll go to the ends of the earth for you. You can have cancer, you can be broke, you can be whatever, and I'll be there for you regardless. That's how I was raised, and that's how I'm going to stick with it. Make sense? So the only thing I ask from you is to not put your hands on me, not call me out of my name, and don't cheat on me, because I'm not going to do those things to you. So why don't I deserve human decency? Why don't I deserve respect and love and something that, I need to be cherished? That doesn't make any sense. And you know what's even sadder? These things in life are cost-free. Being kind, taking care of somebody's heart, being compassionate, being empathetic is cost-free, and you still fucking fail. That's what I hate about men and women today. I hate it. It's not I don't like. I hate it. Because all you have to do is be nice to me. All you have to do is be sweet to me. All you have to do is just love me, be devoted to me. I'll meet your love language, you meet mine, and you still cheat. And you still deceive me. And all those things are fucking cost-free. Love, all that. But instead, you create chaos in your own marriage and then want to bitch and complain. Now, I will say this one more time. I feel like a lot of women should stop doing this type of stuff. If you're in a marriage with a man, and this is how I see it, you're in a marriage with a man and say you're getting taken care of. If you're sitting on your buns the entire time not doing shit, that's on you because you're lazy. And I'm just going to say it. If it was me and my man allowed me to stay home and he was paying all the bills, I'm creating my own businesses. I'm creating my own clothing line. I'm creating a name for myself. Because if something is to happen, not even just for the purpose of leaving him, I always think of this. If he gets sick, he gets cancer, something happens, now I have money for the both of us. I'm a team player. And I care about my man's well-being. I don't see the whole divorce thing, and I don't want divorce. This is my biggest fear, y'all, to have a death buddy or to be in a divorce. I don't want to experience this crap. I'd rather stay single than experience this type of stuff, especially at that age. Hell no. 50, 40 years old and I'm single. Oh my God, somebody help me. No, I'm old at that. Poom poom's dried up. Hell nah. So I'm being really, really honest with you. I think a lot of you women should be more strategic and then stop using these men for their money. Stop getting with these men for this money. And I'm not saying she's doing that at all because I don't know her situation, but I'm saying if it was me married, instead of worrying about what he's doing, what's going to be happening, if you're so concerned, make your business. Start a freaking clothing line. Start cooking, make your own baking stuff. You're at home 24/7. Instead of gossiping, watching all these shows, become a businesswoman from home. Simple. There's all these ways to make money. There's women making thousands of dollars on TikTok. So like I said, God bless you ladies. I don't want nobody to get cheated on, man or women, but I want you guys to understand there's both perspectives and this generation is freaking sad. Stop cheating on each other, dude.